Did you know that even a brief encounter can be enough to make the entire savanna fall silent? When lions and hyenas come face to face, it is not just a random meeting, but a tense contest between absolute power and relentless pack persistence. Prepare yourself, because you are about to witness the most unbelievable moments when lions confront hyenas ever caught on camera, where a single wrong decision can cost a life. Let's explore it right now. Lion versus hyena. The hyenas believe fortune has smiled upon them as they begin feeding on the abandoned meat. In their excitement, they fail to notice the danger has not left. This was originally the lion's meal, and its owner has not given up. From behind, a lion suddenly charges. A slow-moving hyena is separated from the group, pinned by a heavy pounce before it can turn. The lion's body weight and short-burst power are enough to subdue the prey instantly. But hyenas never hunt alone. A piercing cry rings out, drawing the entire clan rushing back. One by one, they charge in, taking turns harassing and biting, forcing the lion to spin constantly in defense. The pressure tightens with every breath. Recognizing the risk of being surrounded, the lion releases the hyena and retreats toward the carcass. Once the main objective is secured, the hyenas have no choice but to withdraw. Beside a dry stream bed, the water surface trembles under hurried footsteps. A lion lowers its head to drink when sharp calls erupt from multiple directions. A hyena clan has arrived, quickly spreading out and closing the encirclement. They do not attack all at once. Small groups take turns rushing in, biting quickly before pulling back, applying constant pressure to drive the lion away from the water. The lion stiffens its body, turning its back to the stream, countering with heavy paw strikes. Each breath grows more labored as the circle tightens. Hyenas do not need to kill immediately. Their strategy is attrition, using numbers and speed to unbalance the opponent. Moments later, other figures appear in the distance. Realizing the numerical advantage is gone, the hyenas retreat at once. On the vast grasslands, a hyena pauses for a brief moment. In the distance, multiple lion heads lift at once. It has entered the sight of the savanna's dominant predator.
Hyenas will...
There is no rushed roar, only slow, deliberate steps splitting into two directions. At the decisive moment, one lion suddenly bursts forward. The ground seems to tremble behind it, with explosive short-distance acceleration. A lion does not need a long chase. Just a few seconds are enough to close in on a lone target. The hyena spins around, jaws wide, snapping desperately in resistance. When a second lion charges in, pressing from both sides in turns, the hyena's breathing begins to falter. On the savannah, power does not lie only in teeth and claws. Sometimes, being separated from the pack is already a predetermined sentence. That day, under the dry heat of the savannah, two lions lower their heads over a kill. Around them, a hungry hyena clan tightens the circle, eyes fixed on the prize. Sensing the threat, one lion steps forward, leaving the meal to draw all attention. The tension tightens like a drawn wire. Hyenas do not hesitate. One by one, they harass, pressing in, forcing the lion to turn constantly in defense. The lion roars and swipes back, but breathing grows heavier. As fatigue begins to overpower strength, retreat becomes the only option. On the savannah, dominance is never fixed. It shifts with timing. Numbers and the memory of being forced to yield lingers into future encounters. In the arid land, a lioness steps backward within a tightening circle. Dust rises beneath the pressing paws. From all directions, hyenas continuously close in, delivering lightning-fast bites to the hind legs and flanks, forcing her toward a rocky edge. The lioness spins her body, releasing deep, warning roars, but the overwhelming numbers make her breathing grow rapid. Hyenas do not need to bring her down immediately. They only need to wear her out, waiting for the moment exhaustion sets in. Just then, a roar echoes from afar, cutting through the dry heat. Within seconds, other lions appear, charging straight into the encirclement. The balance shifts instantly. Hyenas scatter in panic because they understand one truth clearly: lions are dangerous, not only because of individual strength, but because of their ability to gather as a pride and reclaim control of the battlefield. On open ground, the scent of fresh meat still hangs in the air, drawing the hyenas back. Growls erupt in rapid succession. As they close in, step by step, they tighten the circle around the feeding lions. Their sheer numbers make the ground feel tense under an invisible pressure. But this time, the lions do not retreat. One lion suddenly lunges forward, roaring loudly, triggering the entire pride to counterattack at once. Heavy paw swipes cut through the air, fangs exposed at close range. The hyenas hesitate, forced to evade the fierce advance. The lion's dense muscles tighten beneath thick skin, each movement carrying enough force to cause severe injury. The confrontation ends as the hyenas withdraw, standing at a distance to observe. The meal is defended, but on the savannah, tension never truly ends. In the scorching desert, Two lions lower their heads over a fresh kill, jaws still stained with blood from the hunt that has just ended. The scene seems calm until familiar silhouettes quietly appear in the distance. A clan of hyenas advances step by step. They do not rush in, but constantly change positions, emitting sharp, unsettling calls to apply psychological pressure. When the distance closes, individuals dart forward, biting quickly at the lion's shoulders, flanks, and necks before retreating immediately. Each strike is not meant to kill, but to wear down patience and strength. Under relentless pressure and the risk of serious injury, the lions are forced to abandon their meal and retreat. The hyenas do not pursue, they remain, watching, and begin to enjoy the feast. Among rocky terrain, a lion stands guard at the entrance of a dark den, jaws still gripping a freshly killed warthog. The scent of blood spreads quickly in the dry heat, and within moments, a familiar figure appears at the edge of the grassland. A hyena approaches, head lowered, eyes fixed on the prize. The lion immediately lowers its center of gravity, pulling the prey close to its chest. It pivots constantly, maintaining just enough distance to strike if needed. Each step the hyena takes is blocked by a deep growl and a short, powerful charge. There is no long chase. Hyenas possess strong bite force and tactical intelligence, but without pack support, those advantages become meaningless. After several failed probes, it is forced to retreat. The lion keeps its prey, but does not relax. On the savannah, a scavenger rarely appears alone, and this meal is still not completely safe. A lion returns to its kill and lowers its head for the first bite when the atmosphere shifts. Familiar shapes quickly emerge. Hyenas spread out, forming a tightening ring. The lion straightens its body, standing before the prey like a living wall. Each roar is a clear warning. But the hyenas do not rush together. They advance in short waves, taking turns closing in, screeching, then pulling back, relentlessly eroding the lion's focus. The lion's individual strength remains evident in every paw strike, but unending pressure is what causes fatigue. Breathing grows heavy. The safe distance shrinks. Eventually, the lion is forced to step back, abandoning the prey to avoid serious injury. What you have just witnessed is clear proof that in the wild, there is no room for hesitation. Every encounter between lions and hyenas is a contest of strategy, strength, and courage. If you found this video compelling, press like, leave a comment sharing the moment that impressed you most, and subscribe to continue exploring more brutal confrontations of the wild. Thank you for watching. See you again in the next footage.
you.